Hey there everybody. Today I'd like to talk about a few little acting exercises that you can do, especially if you're a theater actor. When we're in a scene, especially on stage, sometimes your location is indeterminate or you aren't given much information about the location. And when actors are faced with how to act in a certain space, they often start falling prey to certain habits and getting fidgety or rigid or neutral or whatnot. And the thing about that is that acting is doing. We are always doing things, little things, even if we're doing nothing else. So the idea of this exercise is to remove your character from all of the conflict of the show and all of the circumstances of the show and just put them in an environment where they're waiting for somebody and then see how they react to that environment. And you would do this by studying how you react when you're waiting in an environment. So for instance, just say waiting for a bus or a subway. What would you do when you're waiting there? We don't just do nothing. We don't just stand there and stare into space. I mean, we might for a moment, but we're thinking about what we got to do when we get home, or we are counting the cracks in the sidewalk, or we're looking down the train station to see if the train's coming or the bus is coming. We're checking our watch, we're maybe fidgeting with our pockets, or we have an itch. There's always something you're doing. And so the exercise is to basically choose a location, put your character, the character that you're playing, in that location, and just let them be. They're waiting for a person to show up, or they're waiting for a bus or something, anything like that, where they're just waiting. They have no agenda and no conflict in the scene. Find out what that character would do with themselves. Then you translate that into your scene, and that works for how you position your body, what things you do, what things you're thinking of, how you're responding to another character when they're not talking to you, and all of those kind of things. It helps you be less awkward on stage. And this can come in handy if you're like in the ensemble of a show or an background extra in a film. It gives you a way to just be without having to put on airs, so to speak. And a little side exercise I can give you, it's not an acting exercise, but just pop on over to my Patreon page and take a look at the tiers there. You can get some early release videos, bonus footage, outtake reels, and extended videos over there for a very modest and affordable price. And I greatly appreciate anything you can do to help me out here. I have another video here that you might want to watch, which has another acting exercise for you to follow. And as always, I'd love to see you here. We'll see you next time. Bye.